All right, sir. You've got a quality program here. Banners are on the wall. Great student athletes, great human beings, and you guys are blessed. Talk about tonight's game and what you saw out there.
I think tonight's game, when you play a team like that that's less than 5 miles away, kids know each other and everything like that, there's a little bit more intensity to it, a little bit more intensity, and they're gonna bring their best. I mean, we've been playing them for years now. They're gonna bring their best game. That's who they are. They get up for us, like most teams do, but they really get up for us. And so I tell our guys we got to make sure we get up for them. I got to make sure we get up for them because if we're complacent against them, they make it a game, and then we can come up short at the end.
Okay. Was it a situation where you had inside play versus outside or outside versus inside, whereas they like to hit the three to pull out the defense, and the strength here is going inside?
Yeah, our strength is definitely in the paint. We have capable shooters, but our strength is with so many guys that can finish inside and put pressure on the defense inside. We have to play to our strength. And our strength is scoring inside the paint and keeping other teams out of the paint, which means we try to prevent penetration and kicks for threes, but we're trying to protect the paint, and then we're trying to score inside the paint.
Now, I talked to a couple of your student athletes, and guys have opportunities, a long list of schools, and in one case, the Tar Heels. But talk about what it's like to be the athletic director and the coach, and to see guys and to help guys get from point A to point B.
I think I'm fortunate to be able to see all of our sports teams. But then, on my specific sport that I do coach is to help develop these young men to attain a free education. At the end of the day, whether it's North Carolina or North Carolina A&T, if they can get a free education, it's a blessing for them. That allows them to better help themselves, their family, and their community down the road.
Okay, now the stretch run, there's only a handful of games left as you get into the end of the season, and everybody wants to go to Lakeland, but only a select few will. Talk about that process.
Yeah, you definitely. That's probably everybody's goal when they start the season in November is to try to get to Lakeland. Give yourself an opportunity to get to Lakeland. I think we've gotten there in the past. We've gotten there last year, but it's no guarantee. We have to get after it every day. We have to focus, bring our best effort every day in practice. So then when the games come, we're already ready. And I think that's what's going to get us to where we want to be when it's all said and done, is how we prepare leading up to the next game. Because every game is a challenge, but how we prepare for it is what will determine our outcome.
It's cliche, but is it true that games are won basically during the work week as you're putting in offenses and defensive schemes, and guys are practicing, so to speak?
Yes, I firmly believe that. Because I've coached teams that didn't practice well, and all the things that showed up in practice showed up in the games. And I've coached teams that do practice well, and the results are night and day. If you practice well and you get yourself ready throughout the week, the games kind of take care of itself.
Strength of schedule, is that imperative when you look at going on the road to Montverde and playing quality teams here? How important is strength of schedule as you look at overall success going forward?
I definitely think strength of schedule is important. I think one thing OCP basketball has always done is played a competitive schedule year in and year out. First of all, this is what these kids want. One of the reasons why they come here. But also it gives them a chance to measure themselves against the best. If you want to be the best, you got to play and try to beat the best. And I think we put ourselves in that position year in and year out.
Awesome. In closing, you want to tie any loose ends, tell anybody or everybody anything special about your program and what you guys are doing?
I think what people fail to see and what they don't see until they maybe get around there, there's a great group of guys. I mean, it's one of the best group of guys from top to bottom that I've been around. And it's such a joy to coach them, which sometimes makes it difficult to yell at them and get on them because they're just they all get along. I always say they would probably all jump off a cliff together, but they're going to do everything together. And it's just a tribute to them getting along. But also, our top guys have no egos. They're selfless, and they let everybody gets along with each other. But I think it's a testament to the guys that get most of the attention. They try to get everybody in. They try to include everybody, and I think that's fortunate. And you rarely find that with really good teams, that the main guys don't are secluded from the other guys. They're all in it together. They're going to win together and lose together. They have ups and downs, but they all genuinely get along, and I'm happy for that. Like, I think that's awesome.
So I'll use the term family atmosphere.
Yes, without a doubt. I think we could probably get one hotel room. They'd probably all sleep in one room together. They just do it all. They're a family.
Okay, I got a feeling I'll see you guys in Lakeland. Making a very, very proud memory.
I hope so. That's the plan. I mean, that's the challenge. It's a different challenge on this year, but that's the challenge to get back and hopefully win it, because I think these guys put in the work and these guys care to win their last game. That's usually what we always talk about, winning your last game as a high school senior.
Thank you, sir.